is up, my fellow mobile gamers? In today's video, we are taking a look at our Christmas update in Lineage 2M. Before we get started, subscribe channel, notification bell so you don't miss a video when we live stream. Thumbs up this video to help support the channel. We got one very important thing to talk about. NetEase sent me 2 surveys to promote. I'm going to have them down below in the comment section. It is greatly appreciated if you could go and fill out those surveys for me. They are just about video games. If we can reach at least 250 entries for each survey, I will do a giveaway. So we're going to do like a giveaway for a Google Play card or an Apple iOS gift card. Whatever your preferred method is, we only have like a day or two to do this. So it's very important that you get this done immediately. All right, so we're going to go to the dungeon, and here it is, the Noel Island. We have 2 hours every day. It's going to cost us 10,000 Adina. You need to be at least level 30. If you are not level 30, you will not have access to this. We're going to jump in here, and I'm going to start off auto hunting really quick while I talk about the dungeon. I'm actually going to zoom out. The environment's really beautiful. I love how they like decorated it. It looks very Christmassy and very holiday-ish. So definitely did a great job with that. If we take a look at the map, you'll see the map's fairly big. It doesn't particularly matter, at least I haven't noticed where you farm. I've tried farming in this area. I've tried farming down at the bottom. I've tried farming at the right. It honestly has not made a difference, at least for me. It seems to be everything is just completely random. One thing you will notice right off the bat, you'll see soul shots are everywhere. Soul shots galore. All you see, in fact, is just text of soul shots everywhere. It's very, very annoying. Now, what you need to make sure you do is when you do come into this dungeon, you need to go over to your settings. And if you have not watched my settings guide, you should definitely go check it out. I have an in-depth video where I went over all of these settings. So we're just going to briefly talk about one in particular setting for this moment. We're going to go over to combat. We're going to go over to claim. We're going to look at this setting right here. Loot items dropped by other players while hunting. You need to make sure you have this turned off when you go into this Noel dungeon, because if you have this turned on, your character isn't going to actually AFK hunt. In fact, your character is just going to run around the map collecting those soul shots that other players have dropped. And literally, if you just have this on and you just enter the dungeon, click auto hunt, and you walk away and you come back 2 hours later, your character will not have killed a single monster. He's literally just going to run around and keep collecting soul shots. So watch what happens if I have this on. You'll notice my character is now going around and he is just collecting all of the soul shots, and he is not attacking any of the monsters. He's just going around picking them up. And let me tell you, another thing is you may think, oh, well, maybe it's beneficial to do this for maybe like 20 minutes or 50 minutes, or, you know, maybe you got 2 hours. So maybe you spend an hour collecting soul shots and then you spend an hour grinding because you have a bunch of soul shots. So maybe you can kill more monsters, get more. No, it doesn't work like that. Trust me, this is a complete waste of time. I've experimented with it. I've tried it. It is a complete waste. You exchange your Noel decorations, which is basically like a Christmas wreath, for various items in the event shop. So we have things like a cookie, a candy, a cake. These are just kind of dopey. They're like recover HP. What's this one? Recover MP. These you can get these to drop in the dungeon. So honestly, I wouldn't waste my decoration wreaths on these at all. Some of the more sought after items that you're really going to want to get are things like the holidays unique armor chest. You'll see I already have 163, and roughly you can get about 22, 23 of these wreaths per dungeon run every 2 hours per day, depending on your level and other various factors. And you also have an epic weapon chest event as well right here. So these two I highly recommend. These should be your #1 buys. And then you have other various things like Relic of Blessings. So these are good if you do start to run out of your relics up here. Resets your currently distributed stats. This is really, really expensive. 300 just for one. I mean, I guess if you made a bad decision building out your character, you could do it. But honestly, 300 of them, that's a lot. Then you have your Greater Agathian cards and your Greater Class cards. These are definite buys. You need to buy these because you want to ultimately get to those uniques and those rares and eventually a legendary class. Tons of these because you're going to be fusing them together in order to upgrade to a stronger class. Various other things like Scroll of Awakening and Scroll of Combat. These are not bad either. For 30 minutes you get extra damage, accuracy. What you can do is, though, you can actually come into here, buy these up, and then strictly use these when you are in the dungeon trying to get more of these. I don't know if they're really going to pay for themselves. When I did it, I bought these out and I went in there and did a dungeon run, and I really didn't notice a difference using these, using the Scroll of Combat and Awakening as opposed to not using any buffs. I honestly didn't see a difference in the amount of wreaths that I collected, maybe one, if that. But that is it for today, folks. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Make sure you please go do those surveys for me. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Stay happy, stay safe. Peace.